Go. This is my presentation on video gaming by me, Madison Glinsky. We are going to be evaluating whether video games are good or bad for the user. Most people think that video games are actually the cause of teenage violence, with interactive content which exposes kids to mature themes like murder, blood, war, and sexual abuse, which in real life would cause trauma. It displays a detachment from humanity and gives rewards for the player to be violent by letting them level up and earn achievements. However, against popular belief, video gaming is harmful and deteriorating brain activity, it is proven that people who play video games are more active and are able to learn and perform new trades faster and easier than those who don't.
Go.
It actually isn't gaming that causes depression or violence at all. It just so happens that antisocial or introverted people are attracted to video games like a magnet. This is only because of stress relief. However, it is only when kids get addicted to video games that they start to fall in a downward spiral of juggling family, work, and school with their stress relievers, causing failing grades, aggravated family, and ultimately more gaming to relieve them. Amazingly, most people don't realize that this is only 9% of the population of gamers 18 years or of age or younger.
Okay. 63% of parents in the United States actually believe that video games help their kids learn and stay active. It's pretty obvious why. Video gamers are able to train their brain to become faster, smarter, and better at remembering simple facts than those who don't play. In an experiment, elderly 60 to 85 years of age were playing video games and able to memorize 7-digit numbers into their short-term memory. Short-term memories is a skill that degrades with age, showing that these seniors really were able to better their brains with video gaming. Brains are moldable and can grow or shrink in size due to their activity and capacity, which can be built responding to stimuli on screens. Specific games can train your brain in specific areas. Portal is a game of mazes where the player must place a series of portals in a stage to get past the obstacles. This game is able to strengthen the mind for problem-solving skills by letting the player figure out their own way to get through the mazes, creating unique and viable solutions. Halo is another game well known but unknown for its benefits. It is a first-person shooter set in military science fiction. Like this, Call of Duty is another first-person shooter, however, I bet it has quite less aliens involved. Both of these games, or rather the style of game, teaches the player hand-eye coordination with the rapid mashing of buttons on the controller and the in-depth environment of the game. Let's admit, walking around and aiming a gun with just a few buttons and a joystick is pretty tricky. They also teach multitasking with the assignment of main objectives and side objectives that the player must complete through a series of rapid-paced motions, which reinforce the ability to make quick decisions in high-tension area.
Cool.
With all these benefits from a simple publicly released game, just think of what would happen if programs were actually made solely for the benefit of users. Video games, or even the concept of video games, are being used in more places than one. They are being used in therapy to help treat mental disorders by targeting skills located in the affected area of the brain. Military soldiers are known to use simulators to train in situations, preparing themselves not only for field, but also for diplomatic meetings. It allows the soldiers to get used to responding to intense situations and feel comfortable with their team and their surroundings. Strangely enough, offices have also taken upon themselves to incorporate video gaming into their workspaces. This is known as the art of gamification. They would set up score charts, achievements, and point systems to let their workers see where their work effort lies on the charts and compete to get higher scores or better achievements, therefore more effective work output. Like so. It rewards them for completing their work and also creates a more social atmosphere to help their workers feel good and to enjoy their work while they do it. There are also work breaks where the people can also go relax for a few moments and play simple games like Mario Kart. It gives their minds time to rest and recuperate and also energizes them before starting up on the doldrum task of tax filing, for example.
Today, we unlock the achievement of learning. We learn that video games are not the cause of depression or teenage violence. Many parents recommend video games for their kids as a way of learning. The brain is moldable like Play-Doh, and exposing it to the right games might just teach it a few special moves. It is also used in offices, military, and therapy to effectively train, heal, and motivate people around the world. Well, that's game over, but please remember, video games are not a waste of time and are healthy for you if used effectively. Please be aware of the downward spiral, but get a good hour of gaming in and just relax with your friends. You might see your own brain become a little better as you go.
Adelaida Glinsky was the camerawoman. Madison Glinsky was the speaker of this film. The project was for a winter class of English 400, Digital of the Literature Age. If you would like to learn more about the subject of video gaming and your brain, the references are posted below in the comments.